Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. We want to share one advice with you, because if you make that mistake, you may end up spending thousands of dollars on parts and diagnostics that you may actually not even need. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Charger this generation here from year 2014 to year 2024. If you have one of those, if you have a problem, guys, that you see a warning message on the dash that says service electronic braking system on your Dodge Charger, you wonder okay, what causes that, how you can guys fix it. It could be super simple fix. It could be even something that you may not need to replace any part. We'll talk about that. In addition, guys, okay, if you need to buy replacement parts too, it's a good price, quick shipping. That way do not waste money and time. We're going to share the information in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. So before we start, guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to do almost anything. How to fix engines, transmissions, electrical components, codes, fuses, relays, all that stuff. Why we guys do it? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos for you. And if you want, guys, please check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 15,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. If you have that warning that says service electronic braking system, multiple things can cause that, but first check the fuses that control it, guys, where they're located. Then we'll explain, of course, what else we see, but check fuses, relays. It could be simple fix. What we need to do, open, guys, the hood, and when you open the hood, you need to face your engine. You may have a V6, V8, it will work for both. On the left side, facing the engine, that's the passenger side, you have the main engine fuse box. Press the tabs together here, lift the cover up, and you're going to find the fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So, guys, what we need to check here, a few fuses. Where they're located, okay, starting on this side, that's fuse number 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuse number 5 is one of them that you need to check right here. That's very important fuse. You need to check fuse number 6, these two fuses. Also, we'll recommend to check fuse number 39 right here, and then that's 38, 37, 36. So 36, 39, 5 and 6. Now, guys, you don't have relays, but other things, okay, that we often see that. Let us get the light. I want to show you something here, guys, because here we'll be working in the brake paddles. Dodge Charger, Challenger, they're built on the same platform, so almost everything is about the same. We're going to come right here, and if you come, you see that's the brake paddle. On the brake paddle, we have that device that detects when you apply the brake paddle and how much you apply it. That's known as a brake light switch. In some cases, a bad brake light switch can cause that warning. They're very inexpensive to replace. But often you may not even need to replace it. Sometimes you may need to just calibrate the brake light switch. And even if you replace a brake light switch, often the new one, you still have to calibrate it. For any of you that want to see how to replace brake light switch, we have the video on the channel. But see, when I press the brake paddle, see what happens, okay, how it moves, guys. So it detects that movement. Another thing, in some cases, could be steering angle sensor. You may need to calibrate your steering angle sensor, especially if you've done suspension work, replacing suspension parts, anything like that. You need to calibrate steering angle sensor because it may not be detecting it as well. So guys, calibrating steering angle sensor is pretty easy. We'll have multiple videos on our YouTube channel. Just plug the scanner, reset it, and you can actually even test it as well. Another thing that we see, guys, on every tire, you're going to have ABS sensor. This sensor is also known as wheel speed sensor. You have 4 of them, 1 per each tire. Often they go bad and they can cause that problem as well. Now, if you want to see how to replace, how to test ABS sensor, it's pretty easy. We'll have multiple videos on the channel that will teach you guys how to do that. Something else that happened to us, this is the ABS traction control module. This is the computer part. This is the assembly, the whole assembly. That's the computer with the traction control module. And here you have the brake pump as well, the electric brake pump. We had a problem where we had a bad module. We had to replace, program it. For any of you that want to see how to program ABS traction control module, we'll have videos on the channel as well. But some of the most common things that we see, brake light switch, ABS sensor, bad fuse, bad module, guys. Okay, as well. Another thing, under the center console, you have a sensor that's known as the traction control sensor. It detects how fast the car is moving forward, sideways, upways. This is the lateral acceleration sensor. So that sensor, when it goes bad, often can cause that warning too, guys. So those are usually the things that we check, but the best way to find out is get a scanner, connect it to the OBD port, read the code, and it will tell you exactly what you guys need to check. So this guy's Dodge Charger has all kinds of different fuses and relays, different sizes, and those guys, okay, could be really hard to find, especially if you're in the middle of nowhere. One time we needed a replacement, we couldn't get one, we were stuck because we had to wait a few days to get a shipment. So we recommend to buy some spare fuses, relays. Put, guys, some spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully the video was helpful, and see you guys next time.